The UK and European Union have hit ships carrying Russian oil with an insurance ban.
The coordinated move, which is part of the new EU sanctions package, will affect Russia's ability to export crude and shut Moscow out of the Lloyd's of London insurance market. This could have much wider consequences for Russian exports and force it to turn to less developed markets for insurance. Well, let's talk to Thane Gustafson, who's an oil expert and professor of Russian politics at Georgetown University in Washington, D.C. Welcome to the programme. So this is a ban on the EU and the UK insuring ships carrying Russian oil, but it won't stop Russia getting insurance elsewhere. So is this actually going to achieve what it set out to do?
Well, the core of the logic is that the largest single market for insurance by far is located in London. So the fact that the UK government has agreed to cooperate with the EU is a major development, but it remains to be seen under UK law and UK politics just how this will be carried out. Nothing on this scale has ever been attempted before.
But Russia could just look elsewhere for its insurance, couldn't it?
Yes, it could. There are other markets, Singapore, for example, but nothing that compares in size. I think it's best to view the insurance issue as a consequence of the compromise that's just been reached under the 6th round of sanctions, which is a holding action. And consequently, the focus on insurance is also part of that holding action. The longer term question, I think, is what's going to happen to the Russian exports into Europe by pipeline. And it's confidently believed that 90% of those pipeline exports will end by the end of this year.
I want to ask you about the UK's part in this ban, which involves it clamping down on its insurance sector. I mean, this is going to be a real challenge to put into practice, isn't it?
Well, that's right, because think of the global oil market as one big bathtub. Oil comes in from multiple sources. It gets mixed among the various grades in tankers. Then it goes out by multiple drains, you might say. It becomes a game of catch me if you can. The insurance industry then has to provide protection, certification for tankers that exit from ports, and ports will require this. So the measure aimed at insurance is potentially an important lever. But remember that bathtub.
So what do you think the wider global economic consequences of this will be?
If the embargo is effective and Russian oil exports do decline, then the consequence is going to be certainly higher oil prices. And that, of course, means that Russia, in principle, would be getting more oil, more dollars for its oil. At this moment, however, Russian oil is so unpopular that the Russians are having to offer deep discounts up to $30 a barrel on the present Brent price. And consequently, the hope of these measures, the EU's hope, the UK government's hope, is to send a signal, first of all, in support to Ukraine, and also to cut back, at least somewhat, on Russia's oil revenues.
OK, Professor Thane Gustafson from Georgetown University, thank you very much indeed for talking to us today.
Thank you.